Hello beauty otakus, it is yo fave, Jamal B. Sutton, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And welcome to Mug Monday episode 15. If y'all with me since the beginning and do not know what Mug Monday is yet, like y'all need to check the legitimacy of your degrees and diplomas. Maybe you can see the doctor and get an MRI and see an ENT. Maybe you just need to take a hearing test because I don't know what to tell you. Pay attention. But for anyone new who might be watching, make sure you guys, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Because if you're here, you must be, very curious about what I do here. You might as well just subscribe and just watch all the other videos. But Mug Monday is when I take a mystery mug from you guys, my viewers, and use it as inspiration to beat this mug right here. They're mystery mugs because even though they're submitted to me by you guys, I do not open them until I come on camera. But enough about me right now. How is everybody doing during this COVID-19 quarantine? Like, I know y'all can't respond right now, but let's go ahead and just do this Dora the Explorer thing right now. How are you guys doing? Good? Great. But in all due seriousness, there are people dying. It's like every time I open my social media accounts, it's either a friend who lost a family member, a news story about how someone contracted it on an airplane even though they were healthy when they got on the plane according to their screening tests. Even though people are still getting infected and people are still heavily impacted by this pandemic, I hope you guys are still staying inside, still washing your hands, still wiping down your house like every 5 minutes, especially if y'all letting people over. And I want you guys to stay aware because this is still an election year. Like, do not lose focus what might actually be happening out there. Don't get me wrong, I believe the coronavirus is real. It's heavily affecting a lot of people. It's really changing the world as we know it. But don't sit at home and think like people with lots of money and these politicians ain't using this as a distraction, honey. So when you do go outside, be cognizant of your surroundings. And while you're at home quarantining, honey, make sure you're still staying up to date on any other news. So even though you're stuck at home, make sure you're being involved in community in any way that you can because life is still happening. But anyway, that's not why y'all came here today. Let's get to the mug of the day. Today's mug submission is from the Kim box. If you guys remember, I had a bag like this that was red, and I also have a gray one. Which purse y'all think is cuter, huh? Which one y'all gonna wear to the club? I'm probably gonna wear this one. Per usual, can't see what's in the bag. Ooh, simple but elegant. So as you can see, we have a very cute petite mug here with the word Frangelico on the front. And we have just two simple green and red streaks going on with a little gold trimming around the rim of the mug. If I'm not mistaken, Frangelico is a Italian liquor. Quote me if I'm wrong. Respect of the mug, I think we're gonna do a more simple look today. I promise this time. I promise it's gonna be simple. And maybe we'll just do a little dedication to Italy. Because as we all know, Italy is one of the countries suffering the most from this pandemic. So let's go ahead and do a very simple but edgy look with these colors, shall we? As you guys can probably already tell, I do have my base on using Juvia's Place foundation sticks. And then I also use their I Am Magic setting powder in the shade Gobi. And I set my face using Dewy Set setting spray from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But since this look is going to be simple, this might be a very quick video. Like, I'll be surprised if this video even with just 10 minutes, to be honest. Honestly, I already have base on my eyes. It's P. Louise Base 5. But since I'm trying to do more of like an Italian flag look, I am going to take P. Louise Base in the shade 0 and apply that on top of my eyes and try to make it as white as possible. So that way the brown doesn't show through the base that I'm going to put on. Now, using damp sponges that I use to blend my base, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the edges and the inside to get the exact eye shape that I want. So today's eyeshadow palette of the day is the Affirmation Eyeshadow Palette by Fafah Fashion. I have used this palette already in some of my Instagram photos, but I did want to actually give it a little shout out in my YouTube video today. It's called the Affirmation Palette because each eyeshadow name is a positive adjective that you're supposed to say after saying I am. So for example, I'm going to set my P. Louise Base 0 with the eyeshadow shade I Am Beautiful. See what I did there? Now, using my Morphe 217 brush, I am going to go into the shades I Am Talented and I Am Fearless, which is a red and green color. And I'm going to draw a small red heart on my left eye and a small green heart in the corner of my right eye. So obviously the green heart didn't turn out the same as the red heart, but before I go in and fix this, these hearts are really small. So I think I'm going to do a little pattern here where I go red heart, green heart, red heart, green heart. That way I have a heart on the outside corners and on the inside corners, and I'll do my best to make sure that they all match. So I tried fixing them by using P. Louise base in the shade 0 to emphasize the indents of each heart. As you can tell, some turned out better than others. I'm just gonna do what I should do in the first place and try to use paint to like really bring out the hearts. So I'm going to my Makeup Forever palette and go into red and green and then fix the hearts respectively. Oh, so much better. Oh, look at that. Now using this ultra fine lip liner in the shade Bright Red, I'm going to use it as an eyeliner and put it on my bottom waterline. Now I'm gonna take my M326 brush and go into the shade I Am Successful and put that under the liner. Using my M321 brush, I'm going to the shade I Am Ambitious and place it on the inner corner of my eyelid. Then apply my Ardell lashes in the style 105 Black. Now I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara, which is Milk Makeup's Ubame Mascara. So I put a little concealer on the inner corner of my eyes because I wanted to brighten up my under eye a little bit, and I'll blend that out in a second. But we're gonna move on to blush. So I'm going back to Fafah Fashion's Affirmation Palette, and I'm going into the shade Special and apply that as blush. I'm going to blend out that concealer, do a round of setting spray, make sure to really pat that setting spray into the skin. Then using the shade I Am Unstoppable, I'm gonna use that as highlight in all of the appropriate areas. And since I did go a little crazier on the eyes than I was planning to, I am going to take a beige ultra fine lip liner and outline my lips, and then finish off with NYX Cosmetics Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. Alright, otakus, this is the finished look, a little Pray for Italy moment. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. Just a friendly reminder that Mug Monday is every Monday right here on your boy's channel, noon PST. Sometimes I'm late, get over it. I'm doing all this for free, so if you got an issue with it, you can take your issues with God or take your complaints to I Don't Care Avenue, because just kidding, kind of. But seriously, I do try to post every Monday at noon PST. Sometimes I'm late, you know, I do have work to job out of this. I mean, I am on quarantine right now, so it really shouldn't be an excuse, but mind your business. If you're super nosy, you just want to know what I'm doing and thinking on a daily basis, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Snapchat. If you want to see more looks like this, some better, some worse, let's be honest, you can go ahead and, you know, follow your boy on Instagram. Every Monday evening or Tuesday morning, you can find a photo op of this look on my Instagram, both as a post where you can double tap, and also on my story where you can bop or flop to see if this look was worth your time or was it a definite crime. I'm also officially on Facebook and TikTok, so if that's more of your cup of tea, your vibe, go ahead and vibe on over there. You can find me on all social media under the name Jamal B. Sutton, handle Universital. If you're interested in donating a mug and being featured as a submission on my channel, unless I know you personally right now, I'm only accepting submissions in the Las Vegas area. So if you are in the Las Vegas area and want to submit a mug, feel free to hit me up, DM me, and we can meet up, and I'll be more than happy to, you know, take that mug off your hands. If I know you personally, or at least met you in real life, I'm more than happy to give you a mailing address so that way you can split your mug that way. But if you are interested in donating a mug and are not in the Las Vegas area, please hang tight because I'm in the works of getting a P.O. box. So that way I have an address that I feel comfortable giving out to the public. But until next Monday, beauty otakus, make sure to stay home, stay safe, and stay healthy. All right, see y'all later.